Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be trying out for the first time some NYX products. I was looking for something that was a little less expensive than what I'm used to spending and something that would help my oily skin as well. So the first thing that I did here was just put on some lip gloss and curling my eyelashes before I start with my foundation. And the foundation that I'm going to be using today is the NYX Stay Matte Not Flat Liquid Foundation in 7.5, and this was only $11 CAD, so that was an amazing price compared to some of the $50 or $60 foundations that I've been using. And here I'm just taking my beauty blender and putting some patches around my face and blending it all in. Now the lady at the NYX store did help me color match myself because the lighting in there was terrible, so I was a little scared of trying it at home, but I think once I blended it all out, it went well with my skin tone. Now, like, my face is a little bit lighter than my neck, but it's always a little bit lighter than my neck, and I don't want to buy a dark foundation just yet because we're going into winter and I'm probably going to get a little bit lighter. So here with the beauty blender, I'm just making sure that everything is blended in. My beauty blender was really damp, so I couldn't really tell as far as the foundation setting just yet, so I just gave it some time before I let the foundation sit, because right now it looks a little bit shiny. Now currently, before this, I was using the MAC Match Master and the MAC Studio Fix as well. And I still love those colors, but right now I'm NC42 in MAC and it just wasn't working for my skin. And I don't like wearing thick foundation. I do like full coverage, but I still like to see my beauty marks and some of my moles. I don't like to be completely cake-faced. And here for the first time I'm using their concealer. It's just called the NYX Concealer Wand and I got it in the color Sand. And this was only $8 for this concealer. Now I have a little bit more of a yellow undertone. The first concealer I tried in store had a little pink in it and it just made myself look a little bit gray underneath the eyes. So I did get this one, which has more of a yellow. It's very brightening. It's just the way I like it. I'm just taking my beauty blender here and blending it in with my foundation. A trick that the girl did at the NYX counter was she put my foundation on along with the concealer just to see how well the concealer and the foundation blended together. So I thought that was really nice of her to do, since sometimes when you go to counters, they don't really spend that much time with you. I mean, it's their job, but it's hard to find nice people at beauty counters. And once I blended this one in, I liked the coverage. It wasn't too thick and you could still see my skin underneath all of this product. I had to take a step back just to see out of the light how it was looking. Next I took an e.l.f. setting powder. This has a lot of shimmer in it, but I took this with my brush just to set the concealer in the bottom of my eyes. Now this wand here was their NYX Pro brush. It's a powder brush and this was $17. And I got this to use with, it's called the Highlighting and Contour Single. With the contour color, it was in the medium color and this was only $6. There's a lot of pigment to it. I was kind of surprised of how much went onto my skin right there. But I think once I blended it out, it looked a lot better, but there's a lot of product and I only swiped a little bit off of that little palette. So there was a lot that came off of it. Now here I was just trying to figure out how to blend everything in. But the key to this is if you ever mess up with too much bronzer or contour, just blend as much as you possibly can. And I like to push a little bit up against my hairline all the way up to my forehead as well. And of course along the jaw as well. Now, I wear glasses all the time, so I do have those, I think they're like, not creases, but like little dips on the top bridge of my nose, but that's just from wearing my glasses. Once I blended it all in, I think I liked the way it looked afterwards, but that was a lot that came off of it. I was very surprised at how highly pigmented that was. And I'm using a blush color from m.a.c as well after this, and the color that it is coming in is Modern Mandarin. I'm putting these just on the apples of my cheek and blending it up towards the temples. I keep blending with the Beauty Blender just to make sure that everything is blended in and that I don't get too cakey. I'm using my favorite mascara here from m.a.c Cosmetics. I really like the wand because it has rubber comb-like bristles on it, and it really helps to get each of my hairs underneath my eyes and on top. And I know everybody makes crazy faces when they're doing their mascara. I cannot be the only one. I had a piece of hair that was in my face and I could not get it out and like move little tiny hair. Now the next color I'm using here is the NYX, it is called the Stay Matte Not Flat, sorry, the Mega Shine Lip Gloss, not the foundation. I'm reading off the paper here. But the lip gloss was only $8. So basically for the powder brush, the contour color, the foundation, the lip gloss, and the concealer was $50. And usually that's how much I spend on one foundation. So I thought this was a very inexpensive haul, and I really like the outcome of the NYX Cosmetics. I truly think I just pay for packaging sometimes. Right here I'm using the Josie Maran highlighter, and I'm just putting it right on top of my nose and at the higher points of my cheek, just for a little bit more highlight. Overall, I was very pleased with this foundation and the concealer. I did wear it throughout the day, and I am extremely oily, so some of the oil did seep through, but I like the color of it and the way that it sat on my skin. It didn't make me feel like I was wearing too much foundation. Have a great day. Thank you for watching.